Hi, my name is Newell Davis with World Composting, and today we are going to again do an update on our urban worm bag and see how it's going. I added a lot of watermelon last time, and I think some spinach and strawberries. We added a lot of food. It was a little bit dry, so we're going to take a look. We're going to dig into it a little bit, see how it's doing. It's been about a week since I added those materials. I was planning to leave it a little bit longer, but decided to kind of dig back in and look at it. So let's take a look at the bin and see how it's doing. So let's just come down here. There we go. So here's our bin. We're going to open it up here and just take a look. I haven't monitored the moisture or anything like that. Oh, we've got mold in here. Okay, so this is fine. We just grab a tool here. I'm going to use this to move it around. But so this is fine. This has some mold in it. So we're going to flip this over. We're going to just kind of take a look. It looks like there's plenty of moisture in here. And be very careful, especially with these tongs around the outside. I'm worried about, the material here. I don't want to rip through it with these. So it looks like the moisture level is sort of stabilizing a little bit. It's pretty good. Just going to move this around a little bit. And there's lots of worms here, nice big worms. Banana peel right here. I'm just going to kind of move this around. I'm just trying to get some of this mold that's growing in here towards the center. I mean, the worms can definitely eat this stuff, but it takes a while for them to, I feel, get to it because it's on the surface like this. So we're just going to move this around. Get it mixed up a little bit more. As far as heat, I'm not feeling any heat coming off the bin or anything like that, so it doesn't warmed up at all. I'm not seeing any bugs in the bin, which is good. That means they're not getting in. Granted, I have it open right now, so they could get in now from other parts of my basement if they wanted to. We're just going to take this up. We're going to mix this up just a little bit. We're going to dig down in here, just see how this is doing. Shake that off a little bit. So it looks like there's a lot of worms in here. It has a kind of a little bit of an odor. I did put in a lot of food last time. So as you can see here, there are some worms in here. They're doing pretty well. They look pretty big and they look healthy, the worms that I'm seeing, which is good. Not quite as many. There's a bug right there, so we do have one bug in here, it looks like. Let's see if we can smear him on the wall there. But it looks like this is doing pretty well. It's hard to say. We're still really early in the process. But right now, I want to say that this is working out very, very well, and we'll just have to see how it continues along. So one of the disadvantages of having a bin like this, by the way, normally I knock all this stuff off by banging it on the side of the bin. I don't want to bang too hard on these things because they're supporting the bin itself. So unlike banging on the side of a plastic bin or a trash can, it's a little harder to do that on here. So that's why I was using my hand like this, kind of just knock everything off a little bit. But this is just a quick update. I don't think it needs any moisture right now. It's plenty moist. We might eventually, they're working through this food pretty quickly. I mean, I put a lot in, and most of it seems to be gone. So it might be something where I will have to add more food, maybe even earlier than expected. Whereas today is, let's say, the February 23rd. Instead of having to be able to go 2 weeks, I might have to add food early next week. So they're really starting to dig through this food quite rapidly, which is surprising. As far as underneath here, so I'm going to reach underneath here. This is getting pretty heavy. It feels pretty solid. I can move it up, but it takes some effort. So this is starting to get weighed down, and I can still lift it. And, you could probably lift it by this and move it around. But once this gets filled up to probably around here, I don't know if I'll be able to even move it. So that'll be another thing that we're going to be testing on this bin. So that's my update for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let me know. Just so you know, actually, while we're here, there is some moisture building up on here. So it shows that this does have a plastic coating of some sort that's allowing the moisture to stay in. So it's breathing, because not all of it is, like this outside layer. There's no plastic right here. But this has some sort of plastic to kind of keep that moisture in, which is good. Because I do feel that a lot of these flow-throughs tend to dry out very quickly for the ones that at least that I've had, unless they're outside. So that is our update for this week. Lid back on. I'm not going to open it up until the next time I see you guys. Thank you. And again, I'm going to ask everybody, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps with, once you get to 1,000 subscribers, that's where you can start getting financial income from YouTube. And while, as I've said in the past, it's not a whole lot of money I'm getting from these videos, it is something that does provide me more money to buy more of these items, and that's sort of stopped coming in now. So if you can, please subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, get your parents to subscribe, get your kids to subscribe. I just need more subscribers. They don't have to watch the videos or anything, just the subscriber counts. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.